Hey everyone, welcome to the top 10 list. Here's my top 10 favorite Kate Winslet movies. Yes, I had a recommendation to do this, so I thought, what the hell, Kate Winslet's a great actress, so here's my top 10 favorite Kate Winslet movies. Alright, let's get to it. And for a top 10 list, you gotta have your honorable mentions. The reason I didn't shake it like that is because there's not a lot of honorable mentions. There's only 4, and that's The Reader, Little Children, Flushed Away, and Revolutionary Road. All pretty good movies, just couldn't make the top 10 list, but did make my top 10. What's my number 10? My number 10 is the movie The Holiday. The Holiday has Cameron Diaz, hear me out, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, Jack Black, Eli Wallach, and Kate Winslet. This is a guilty pleasure Christmas movie. I love this movie. I watched this all throughout the Christmas holidays, ever since it came out, since like the early 2000s. I love this movie. I actually saw this movie in theaters when it came out. I really like it. It's cheesy, formulaic, and predictable, but I like it. It's fine. Like, some people judge me that I like this movie. That's fine. It's a guilty pleasure. I know there's a lot of issues with this movie. Cameron Diaz is one of them. She's the lead character. She shouldn't have been. The sole focus of this movie should have been with Kate Winslet and Eli Wallach, because that's the best part of the movie. Kate Winslet talking to this screenwriter. That's the best part of the whole movie. The only thing good about Cameron Diaz's story is Jude Law, because he's one charming bastard. But I love Jack Black. I love Kate Winslet in this movie, and it's just a great Christmas movie. It's a nice feel-good movie, and I like it. Coming number 9 is Heavenly Creatures. Yes, this movie is directed by Peter Jackson, and this movie's great. Kate Winslet in a very young role. She's so good. Melanie Linsky's also in this movie. It's a great, philosophical, dark, messed up movie. I was gonna say fucked up. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what it is. It's a fucked up movie. Almost like another Requiem for a Dream sort of movie. It's a lot about imagination and stuff, and it's creepy. It's just creepy and unsettling, but it works. Peter Jackson's direction is spot on. Kate Winslet and Melanie Linsky are both great, have great chemistry with each other, and it's just an all-around fascinating movie. It's a one-time watch, but it's still a great film. Coming number 8 is Contagion. Contagion would be actually much lower on this list because I love this movie. I think this movie is fantastic. It's one of the best Outbreak movies. It's as good as Outbreak. I love it. Steven Soderbergh directed this movie so freaking well. The reason it's only at number 8 is because Kate Winslet's not in it very much. Spoilers, she dies in the movie. She dies in like the first 45 minutes. But the first 45 minutes, she does have a character, and she is really good. Matt Damon, Lawrence Fishburne, Mary Cotillard, Gwyneth Paltrow are all in this movie. Jude Law, who's great, all great in this movie. I love, this is a fascinating, outbreak story. Some of these movies don't always work, but this one was really good because it was just a good choice to get Steven Soderbergh. Steven Soderbergh directed this movie so freaking well. The acting is great, and I love Kate Winslet in this movie. She's not big in it, but she's still really good. It's my 8th favorite movie she's in. Coming number 7 is Finding Neverland. Finding Neverland is about the guy who wrote Peter Pan, played by Johnny Depp, who was amazing in this movie, got nominated. She probably should have won. He's so good. Dustin Hoffman's also in this movie, and Kate Winslet, and her story is just downright sad. I don't want to spoil anything. This movie's so freaking good. If you're interested to know about the biopic story about the man who wrote Peter Pan and how he came up with the story, definitely check this movie out. It's so freaking good. It's so lovely. It's a great family movie, but you may need the tissue boxes at the end of this movie. It's a sad one. Coming number 6 is Carnage. Carnage is, I think this is based off a play, which is totally understandable because this whole movie takes place just in an apartment building, and it's just got 4 people, and that's Christoph Waltz, Kate Winslet, Jodie Foster, and John C. Reilly, and it's about 4 parents talking to each other about what happened to each of their sons. They each got into a tussle with each other. One of them's bullying the other son. And basically the whole movie is just these parents trying to work it out, trying to talk about their children and stuff, and work out this issue, but also dealing with their own issues and getting out their issues and stuff in front of these strangers and stuff. And it's a really good movie. Jodie Foster and Kate Winslet steal this movie. They're both so good in this movie. John C. Reilly, Christoph Waltz are both very enjoyable. It's a great dark comedy, but it's also a great dramatic film, and it's a good dialogue movie. Everyone knows that I love dialogue movies, so of course I love this one. Coming number 5 is Titanic. Yes, Titanic, of course. James Cameron directed this movie so freaking well. Won his Academy Award. It's so good. This movie is amazing. It's a great love story. It's a real-life event, but it's a fictionalized love story centered around a real-life event. Yes, Pearl Harbor tried to do it, failed, but this movie did it and succeeded. Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet, both amazing. Kate Winslet was nominated. She probably should have won because she's so great as Rose. She is such a great character. Yes, the first nudity scene. Yeah, this movie's PG-13. I have no idea how this movie got the PG-13 rating with this frightening imagery and nudity. I don't understand the rating systems sometimes, but this movie's fantastic. It's got a great score. It's got a great soundtrack. Amazing shots, great special effects. It's very intense in the third act. It's also a very sad story, even though you still wonder to yourself, why didn't she just let Leo get on the door with her? Why did they take turns? It's so stupid. But anyways, the movie is still really good. One of the best romantic stories ever, and it's my 5th favorite Kate Winslet movie. Coming number 4 is Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is a movie I just reviewed last year. I'll leave a link down below to that review. This movie is so good. I didn't think I'd like a movie about Steve Jobs because I saw Jobs with Ashton Kutcher. That movie sucked, but this movie was so good. Aaron Sorkin's screenplay was amazing. Danny Boyle's direction was so good. Fassbender, Seth Rogen, Kate Winslet, all amazing in this movie. Again, a dialogue movie, so of course I love this movie. Coming number 3 is Hamlet. Yes, 1996 is Hamlet, directed by one of my favorite directors, Kenneth Branagh. Not my favorite Kenneth Branagh movie. It's no Dead Again or Much Ado About Nothing, but this movie's still amazing. The sheer scope and size of this movie is so good. It's completely loyal to the source material, the Shakespeare play. It's amazing. Kate Winslet's so good as Ophelia. She's an amazing role in this movie. Kenneth Branagh steals this entire movie. His direction is fantastic. I love how it's like in a Victorian age and stuff. It just works for the play. It's amazing. It's Hamlet. Hamlet's one of the greatest plays in Shakespeare, and it's a great movie. Coming number 2 is Sense and Sensibility. Yes, as you saw my ranking of Ang Lee movies and my period piece movies, I've mentioned Sense and Sensibility a lot. I've talked about this movie to death. It's an amazing Jane Austen adaptation with great performances, great drama, great comedy. It's fantastic. Alan Rickman is so good in this movie as Colonel Brandon. I love his relationship with Kate Winslet's character. They both have great chemistry. Finally, the good guy gets the girl in the end. It's so good. Emma Thompson's great. Her writing in this movie is fantastic. Her performance in this movie is fantastic. Hugh Grant's really good. The story's great. I love these characters, and I'm a big Jane Austen fan, so this movie was fantastic. It's a very great, loyal adaptation to an amazing book. And my number 1 favorite Kate Winslet movie is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yes, written amazingly by Charlie Kaufman, which won him his Academy Award. Very well deserved. Oh, Kate Winslet's so good in this movie as, oh my darling, Clementine. She's so good in this movie. I don't know why she didn't win for this movie. She won for The Reader. She's great in that movie, but this should have won her Academy Award. This and Titanic. She is so amazing in this movie. This movie is a great movie about relationships, commitment, and letting go and stuff. The story of this movie is about a guy, basically, he gets his memory wiped about his wife and stuff, and basically, she did the same thing, but they eventually meet again, and basically their memories start clicking back and stuff, and it's a fascinating movie. It's about destiny, about letting go and stuff, and it's a great sci-fi, comedy, drama, romance film, and this is probably one of the best performances Jim Carrey gives in his entire career. Jim Carrey is amazing in this movie as the character Joel. Kate Winslet's absolutely stunning in this movie as Clementine. The chemistry is amazing. The romance is amazing. The writing is almost at its best. It's almost perfection, the writing in this movie. It's a well-directed film, well-executed film, and I freaking love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And, of course, it's my number 1 favorite Kate Winslet movie. So yeah, that's my top 10 personal favorite Kate Winslet movies. So in the comment section below, please tell me, did you grade this top 10 list? If not, give me your top 10 favorite Kate Winslet movies. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.